Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Andy. Prime directive of my life is to increase the quality of my consciousness to help others do the same. Wanted to come and chat with you guys today. It's been a few days since I recorded a video, which is actually going to be a part of the topic of today's video. Essentially, the main focus of today's video is about having a routine that you stick to, like a daily routine, whether it be in the morning or if you only have time at night or if you only have time at lunch. Doesn't matter. It's about having a routine and making sure that this routine is curated properly to nourish both your mind and your body. And then if you want to take it even a step further and go a layer deeper, you would curate a habit, a list of habits that you would practice every day. Just trying to figure out my route here. I see there's some landscaping crews, so I don't want to have to deal with that. But you would curate a list of habits that would nourish your mind, body, and spirit. And the reason I stress this is because even if you're busy with your job, or you're busy with the kids, or you're busy with your business, or whatever it is, if you don't have this daily routine in place that checks all of these boxes, you're going to end up burnt out. And you might think, well, if I'm already feeling like I'm at my limit and I have too much on my plate already, why would I add more, right? Well, here's an example. And so over the last week or so, as I've been getting back into my energy work and my coaching and really making an emphasis to follow through with my morning routine, and sometimes it's not even in the morning. Like when I was doing it, it was more of a, I do a couple things in the morning to get my day going, but then I spread out the activities throughout the day. Excuse me. But then I started realizing that there were certain items that if I didn't check them off or like take care of them in the morning, then it was hard to make time for them, because they're like slower things. And after my morning starts, I'm usually on go mode. And so over the last couple days, getting into the videos, oh, that's a big military plane. So after the last couple days, getting into the videos and getting back into my coaching stuff, feeling a completely renewed sense of energy and enthusiasm and motivation to do just whatever, work, kids, relationship building with my wife and all of that other stuff. I've been feeling really good. I've been feeling really positive about the momentum and very positive about the wins that me and my wife and my kids were stacking day after day, making sure that we go through all of our stuff and making sure that we're checking stuff off the list. And then it kind of dawned on me just the other day that I don't want to just be checking things off of a list just for the sake of checking them off a list, because for that dopamine hit, you know what I mean? I don't want to have it just be like that. And so I started really thinking about being deliberate about what I put on my list. And I started really feeling this positive momentum shift, this positive energy going into everything I was doing. And so I took on a job that was 3 times larger than I had told myself I wanted to take on. I had recently bumped down my maximum quantity size for work. And just for context, for those of you who don't know, Over the last few years, while I have been away from YouTube and coaching, I have built up an entire industry and business within the cannabis space for professional joint rolling and craft hand rolling. And so I have a business in tandem with my wife where I work with local artists and help them put together custom orders of hand-rolled joints. And my wife owns a sticker business, and we provide packaging for a lot of these cannabis companies. And we sort of built these from the ground up, and they are what sustain my wife and I and allow us to focus on some of these other things now. Again, we're not rich or anything. We still, by all means, we just we're just getting to the point where now we're starting to understand the psychology of money and the energy of money and how to create money. And so we're just getting to that point. And that's not to say that we didn't already know how to do it, but we've been really dialing in and learning how to create abundance in that area of our life, because we don't come from much. And so the story that we have built up in our minds about money, for both of us, has been something that we've been unwiring and rewiring lately. But anyways, I took on a job that was 3 times larger than the size that I wanted to take on. Hi. And I figured because I had this renewed sense of energy that it would be no problem to take this on, that I would have enough energy and motivation and enthusiasm, fill in the blank. I thought I'd have enough. And let's see if I can, that's a decent angle. That's a decent angle. I gotta get something to hold the phone so my arm doesn't get so tired while I'm walking. But let me turn around. Oh, that sun is bright. Makes my skin look nice though. Well, anyways, I take on this job that's 3 times larger than the size of the job I wanted to take on. And with all this new energy, I go into it, and naturally, I find myself at the very last couple days before I'm meeting up with my client, and I don't have as much done as I would like, even though I had this new energy and motivation to do everything. Because I had taken on the job that was so large. He hears me talking to the video, so of course he's going to start talking. He wants to get the shout out. Shout out to the crow. Shout out to the crow down the street. Just living, baby. So, I'm not as far along in my contract or in my job as I'd like to be, and so I get to the point where I am like at a fork in the road, I guess you could say, with my routine, right? My morning routine, my daily routine, that's been like really giving me this new sense of energy. I figured it's given me so much extra energy that I can just pause it for a few days and just, crush the workout. Just get my work done, take care of what needs to be taken care of. And sure enough, it only takes about 2 days and I'm starting to get burnt out immediately. Like, I don't sleep well, and then I wake up the next day and then I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling good, you know what I mean? And so I don't think anything of it because I'm so focused on trying to get this job done that I'm not even thinking that my morning routine is having an effect on me like that. And it gets to the point where I start developing a little bit of like a cold or like allergy symptoms or something. I don't know what it was, but you could probably hear the residuals. So the last few days, like I just haven't felt so good. And it's been kind of something where I was like, dude, what is going on? And so, like, I wasn't like sick, you know what I mean? I just had like allergy symptoms. And so I just really thought on this over the last couple days, and yesterday it kind of dawned on me that I was trying to pour from an empty cup. I was trying to give myself to the things that I know I can give myself to, but because I wasn't taking care of myself on a day-to-day basis, because I wasn't taking care of the activities that I have curated that nourish my mind, body, and spirit, I burnt out really fast. And I burnt out and went so far into to empty that my body started reacting and telling me to chill. They started telling me, hey, slow down. You need to focus on what the heck is going on here, because we're giving you all the signals. The body was giving me all the signals. It was telling me everything it needed to. It was telling me before I even had the allergy symptoms or whatever was going on. It was telling me that I needed to get back into focusing on my routine, because it was the routine that I was doing on a day-to-day basis that was actually what was keeping my energy tanks full. It was what was keeping me nourished. And when I connected these dots, it really made sense to me why I've burnt out in the past. And it's because I have I was having a misunderstanding of the way that the daily routine isn't, again, just to check shit off of a list. The daily routine is meant to fill you up and juice you up and get you ready for the day. Get you ready to take on whatever you need to take on, and make sure that your cup is full. And so, all of that to say, man, I don't want to let this video go too long, because I know that I lose a lot of people after the first few minutes anyways. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you. It tells me that you're committed to expanding your mind and learning about new concepts that help you become a better version of yourself. And I appreciate that, and I salute you for that. Keep it up. But yeah, I don't want this getting too long, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I just wanted to remind you guys to get specific. Get specific about your routine. Get specific about the things that you write on your to-do list. Get very specific about the ways in which the things in your to-do list are filling your cup. If you have a morning routine or a lunchtime routine or a nightly routine, it shouldn't just be things to help you relax. It shouldn't just be things to help you, think about just productivity or just about business or just about work. This routine needs to nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit. It should have some exercise. It should have some reading. It should have some positive information that you're taking in via video or audiobook, similar to this video here. It should have activities that get you around like-minded people and like-energy people. Get this list curated for yourself. Comment what you do down below if you already got one of these routines in place. I would love to hear about what it is. I would love to hear about what kind of things fill your cup, because I'm always learning. I'm always adding new things and trying new things for myself. The beauty of personal development and working on yourself to become the best version of you is that you can always try things. Trial and error is the key here. And so if you guys have anything, again, if you made it this far and you're hearing this request, leave a comment down below. I would love to hear about your routines. I'd love to hear about some things that fill your cup. Let me know what you think about the video. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share this video with a friend. Maybe a friend who's trying to build some new routines and build some habits and doesn't quite know where to start. And I'll catch you guys next time, man. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.